Okay. The next book we are reviewing is titled Seeing the World, How U.S. Universities Make Knowledge in a Global Era. And that is a multi-author volume by Mitchell Stevens, Cynthia Miller-Idriss, and Seteney, Shami. So it's a fantastic book. I have actually been very fortunate for reading this book. I don't know if I could say more here, but I actually did a close look, and it's an extremely valuable book on knowledge production within U.S. universities, on the region, in a thoroughly globalized environment. And it actually is a shorter book, which means it'll be a nice weekend read on the beach. Nothing better than reading a book about knowledge production while you're at the beach anywhere. And then 6 chapters. The first is The World in U.S. Universities, which is a very important topic, which I hope is or should be changing. What is area studies, which is a very interesting discussion, especially at a time when there's a lot of, if you will, and there has always been tension between area studies and the disciplines, with all sorts of implications for what is scholarship and what is scholarly, and so on and so forth. Departments and not departments, which is a very interesting chapter. Stone Soup. I do not recollect what this is about, because I guess, and there's no time to discuss it right now, but the chapter number 4 is called Stone Soup. Check it out. Numbers and Languages, chapter 5, and then finally chapter 6, U.S. Universities in the World. It has a very long appendix that includes methods and data, which is well worth looking at. And a shout out to Seteney Shami, who is a colleague of mine and a really fantastic scholar, and is now running the Arab Council for the Social Sciences and doing a fantastic job. So this book is very much appreciated, and I hope that it gets the attention it deserves. Any discussion on knowledge production, on the authors? It is not an edited volume. It's basically multi-authored.
I mean, I think this is a great text to read alongside something like Teach for Arabia, which is a book coming out later this year by Neha Vora on the universities that have opened branches in the Gulf, particularly in Doha. Hey, Abdullah. But thinking through both of those texts together, I think makes for a really interesting discussion. And hint to those who are listening, a very interesting review essay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go really quickly in terms of the some of the praise in the back. And we have Jeremy Adelman from Princeton University, Jerry Jacobs from University of Pennsylvania, Jason Owen Smith, and Michael Kennedy as well. So there is a lot more, I think, advanced praise than maybe we've seen in some of the other titles, but I think this is a testament to the fact that clearly this is a title that is in many ways addressing a topic that's quite recent and is getting a lot more traction, because I think that there has to be a little bit more of study and just being based at Qatar. I've seen a lot of the researchers who've come through and attempting to kind of think about the implications of opening these kind of Western universities and the kind of educational model that's offered by that.
Western universities?
Believe it or not,
wow,
they exist.
Interessant.
I heard Northwestern is thinking of opening a branch.
Northwestern and
Georgetown.
Yeah.
Is that right?
in Georgetown?
Wait, what year is this?
Yeah. Okay.
Was that a joke? Was that?
Nice small question.
All right, let's move to the next volume.